What's going on, my silly little motherfuckers? All right, listen, I wanted to take this little bit of time to kind of put my thoughts on everything going on stock world with retail, at least the people that I'm involved with. Um, I'm kind of like, there's many of me out there, as far as people tune into, as far as talk market, stocks, and stuff like that. So it's like being in the eye of the storm. You get to hear all the different things, this play, that play, I need this play, I need to make money, I need to recover, yada, yada, yada. Should I get back into AMC? Let me tell you something interesting that happened along the way. And I realized this, maybe you haven't picked up on it, but just bear with me. I had some stuff done, years. Um, when everybody was in AMC, when we were all in AMC, we took some vicious drops. I mean, we took some drops that like your heart just went south. Like there were times where we were taking drops like $10, $20, 30. I mean, we were taking some unbelievable drops. And people held tight and they stayed strong. And you know why they stayed strong? More than wanting the dream of the money. They stayed strong because retail was all in. You were not alone. You had people with you. Everybody was together. And that enabled you to have the courage to stay in a play that had everything thrown at us. Now, in retrospect, was it a good thing? Was it a bad thing? I don't know. People say they should have sold at 70, at 50, in the 30s. Hey, coulda, woulda, shoulda. We all have that. But it's interesting that the one thing that made retail strong was retail united together. Now retail is everywhere. Retail goes into this play, that play, comes out, does all kinds of crazy things. It's broken into like Mad Max world. It's hilarious from where I'm standing at because I'm looking at people that were AMC was their first play, and by now, if you just look at the last, let's say 2 weeks, they've probably been in around 4 or 5 plays. It's just craziness. Now, yes, grabbing a play, momentum, taking profits, that's smart because obviously that's how you cash up. But it's, and nobody, the hold scenario, that shit doesn't work. It doesn't, considering like what the street is doing. You take a look at PRTY yesterday and how much buying volume came in, how much was pushed through the dark pool. Hey, that's the market. But when you think about it, here's my thought on this. And I don't even know if it could be done. But if retail could unite again for one day, one play, one stock, and I don't mean this that way, but if you guys were to unite once again, let's say you guys set a date. I'm not going to be in this, so don't lose me, manipulate. I'm not in this, so it doesn't matter. But let's say you set a date. Next Monday, you hit a stock. This is a little Lou experiment. All together, hard. You're going to hit a stock. And everybody starts saying, we're going to do this together. We're going to do this. This is going to be fucking great. Guess what will happen on Monday? All you motherfuckers will vaporize the stock. You'll take that thing to a fucking level that's ridiculous. There's always going to be people that held too long and stuff like that. That always happens. But that's the power of retail. So when you're wondering why retail can't get those gains anymore, it's because what made the $70 in AMC possible, the GameStop possible, what made that happen was retail just ganging the fuck up on one stock, getting on the opposite side of shorts that didn't see it coming, and for that one day period to it, bam, just fucking annihilate them. Look, Will retail ever unite on one stock again? I believe they're going to. I think there's a stock out there, and I don't know which one it is yet, because it's going to take everybody. It's not one person deciding it. It's going to take everybody to decide on that one stock. And when all of you decide on that one stock, let me tell you something. That's going to be interesting to see. And like I said, you do whatever plays you do. You catch the play. I'm telling you now, take your money. Don't get stupid. The street is a certain way. But when retail eventually sees something and everybody like turns and starts going towards it, mark my words, you're gonna see some fucking bananas happen. We're not there yet. Retail is fragmented. After AMC, it's fragmented. People have made money, lost money, brokers have screwed us over. It's a lot of crazy things that have happened. Some cleanup is in order. What I mean by cleanup, if you were a broker that fucked you over, like TD fucked a lot of people over, yeah, that's a perfect example. Buy TD, like Robinhood fucked people over with the buy button. Same kind of shit. You gotta get ready for the next layer of this. It breaks into two parts. Obviously, one, you got to get your broker organized, whatever it's going to be, your new broker, whatever, if you have to change. Okay, you have to also look at your plays in a new way. That new way is, what are my stocks for taking profits now, and what are my stocks that I'm going to buy in now in order to have bigger gains? Because there are stocks that are pushed down like crazy. Like I could tell you, like for me looking at it, and I don't hold any, I'll probably play the options game on it, but Tesla, that thing is pushed down. There's a couple other ones that are like that. So you have your plays for cash, your momentum plays, and then you take a look at what's been pushed down ridiculously. Like, you know what? If I buy in now, just hold for a bit. Just keep it, nothing crazy. The swing comes up. I think retail is all over the place right now with plays here, there. They're doing that every day. That's fine. It happens. I think it's happening a little bit too fast, because some days you don't have to trade because there's nothing going on. Some days things are good, But the purpose of this video is to let you know you were strong in AMC because you were together. You're fragmented now and feel vulnerable because you're apart. Retail, the power of retail was it acted like one giant hedge fund. I can't make that happen. I just wanted to point that out there because that's the power that you guys had. You guys had the power to unite and move a stock. Just like hedge funds get together and they do the same fucking thing. So I leave it in your hands. You decide if you're ready to unite on a stock. Only you can decide that. So, say love.